Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial we're learning how to make this beautiful boo gown with an elastic sleeve. And if this looks like what you'd want to learn, please do not forget to hit on the like and subscribe button. Do well by turning on your notification bell so you can get notified when next we upload new tutorials. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for always watching our videos. You can go through our channel. We have other amazing tutorials here on our channel, and this is totally free. So guys, let's get straight into the video. So guys, right now I folded my fabric into four, and I'm using 4 yards of this Mikado silk. So I folded it into four, just like you're seeing. And I've also measured my shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement I'm using here is 18 divided by 2 is 9. So I'll go ahead and mark 9. Then I'm going to be marking the sleeve length. For this sleeve length, I'll be using 12 inches. So you can use more than that, or you can use less than that. Next, we are going to be determining the round sleeve. So for this, from this point here, I'm going to be marking the round sleeve, and the round sleeve that I'll be using here is 15. We are going to be adding elastic to this, so you want it to be big. If you want it fuller than this, you can use 16, 17, but I'll be using 15. So go ahead and mark 15, just like you see me doing. So you're going to be connecting it like so. So from that 15, I'm going to be using the biggest part of my measurement, which is 50 inches. I'll be dividing it by 4. What I have is 12.5. Can you see? So I'm going to be marking 12.5. My hips is the biggest measurement. If your bust is the biggest measurement, go ahead and use that. Then I'll be adding extra inch of 3.5. Okay, so you can make it 3 inches please, because I later reduced from it. So when you measure everything, what you have here is about 15.5. So I'm going to be marking 15.5 all the way down. Go ahead and mark 15 until you get to the hem. You're going to be marking it straight, just like you see me doing. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, consider subscribing, like this video so that YouTube can make it go viral, so that other soulmates can get to watch it as well. Okay, so guys, this is it. So right now I was thinking, I decided to add extra 1 inch to this round sleeve, so making it 16 inch. Please, you can still leave it at 15, but I just wanted to change it. Then I'm going to be blending up this armhole area. Can you see that? So right now, this is what it looks as after blending it. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out. Okay, so please take your time when cutting this, because this fabric is actually thick and I had to cut it 2 times. Please just go ahead and take your time, arrange your fabric very well, then you cut out. You can decide to cut the 4 at once, or you can just decide to cut just like you see me doing. Also, I'll go ahead and cut the round sleeve measurement, and this is what I have. So the neck width measurement that we're using here is 3.5 by 1 inch for the back, then 3.5 by 8 inch for the front. So it totally depends on you for the front neck width. So you can use 8, 8.5, or 9. So I'm going to be cutting this out first. Remember, we're cutting both the front and the back together. The shoulder is a cut together shoulder. So I'll notch this shoulder like so. Okay, this is very important because I'm going to be opening it up later on. So I'm going to be flipping it over like this. I'll be opening it up. When you open it up, this is what you have. Okay, so we're going to be cutting the neck width for the front. The front neck width is 2 neckline neck style. So from the top, I'm going to be taking my measurement 1 inch above. Remember, we already trimmed 1 inch for the neck width. Then I'll mark 3.5 like this. I'll blend it to my neck. Then I'm going to be cutting just like you see me doing. Please, if you want your own to be lower than this, instead of using 3.5, you can go ahead and use 4 inch. Then I'll fold it, flip it to the other side, and I'll cut out like so. Then I'll open up this center sleeve. Can you see that? So this is what you should have. Okay, so now we are going to be cutting a facing for this. So fold it into 2, just like you see me doing. So just go ahead and fold it into 2. I'll get a pieces of our fabric, fold it into 2 as well. Then I'm going to be placing the main fabric on our lining piece. Okay, So please make sure when you're folding it to be the folded edge against the folded edge of our main fabric. I've gone ahead to iron it so that it can lap well. Can you see? So go ahead and iron and make sure you are placing the folded parts of your fabric to the folded part of your lining. Okay, so I'm going to be tracing out the neckline like so. Can you see? Then for this other parts, I'm going to notch it on my lining piece, and also this center this shoulder line where we notched earlier, I'm going to be marking it. Can you see? I'm going to be marking it on my lining piece, so it will serve as a guide for me. Guys, I will remove this main fabric and I'll be showing you what to do. Okay, so when you open it up, this is what we have. So our facing is going to be 3 inches for the back. Go ahead and mark 3 inch like so. Keep on connecting 3 inch. Then for this shoulder, you mark 3 inch as well. So now when you come to this other side, place your tape here. I'll be marking 8 inch. Then I'll go ahead and place my tape again. I'll reduce it by 1 inch, 7 inch. Then that's what I'll be doing until I get to the shoulder. I'll reduce it by 5.5. Then the next one 4, and the next one 3. Just make sure you keep on reducing it until you blend up to the shoulder. Can you see that? This is it. So I'll go ahead and cut out like you see me doing. So this is going to be the facing for our fabric. I'll go ahead and cut the neck as well. Guys, this is it. I'm going to be opening up the slit as well. Remember where we marked? So that's where our slit will stop. So when you open it up, this is what you will have. Okay, so after placing it on my fabric, this is what we have. I'm going to be we are going to head over to our sewing machine and we're going to be sewing. Okay, so I'm going to sew the neck like this, and also sew this slit. Also, I'm going to sew alongside our hemming gun. Then I'll go ahead and overlock the edge of this facing. I'll do that and show you what next to do. Okay, please remember to sew with your hemming gun so that by the time you iron it, it will stay in place. Guys, I'll do that and show you. Also, I'm going to be creating our elastic channel for the sleeve. I'll fold in 1/2 inch and fold in 1 inch against this, and I'm going to be sewing on both sides. Guys, after I was done doing that, can you see I'm actually gone ahead to iron it, and I overlocked the facing. I also use my hemming gum to secure the facing to the main fabric. Okay, so I'm still going to be completing it. Then you use your needle and thread to hand tack it. Please, when you do it, make sure it does the thread doesn't show on the main side of the fabric. Can you see? Can you see that you won't see the thread? So this is what you should be doing. You should do. Use your hemming gum and use your needle and thread to tack. I've also created my elastic channel for the sleeve, so I'm going to be using this elastic on the sleeve. So pass your safety pin through the channel that we just created. You're going to be repeating this to the other side as well. So hold this in place, then head over to your machine and stitch it. Then for the wideness measurement for this round sleeve, it totally depends on you. You can just go ahead, just make sure it's not too tight or not too loose. There is no specific measurement for this. Please just make sure you work with your client's measurement, then pin it down and cut out the remaining elastic. And then I'm going to be placing them together, right side facing each other. After securing the elastic to the main fabric, I'm going to be placing them right side facing each other, and I'll go ahead and stitch using 1 inch all the way down. Then I'm going to be stopping because it has a side slit. So from the hem of our gown, I'll go up by 20 inch. This is it. This is where I want my slit to stop. So I'll sew and stop there. I'll repeat the same thing to the other side as well. Also, guys, after I was done doing that, this is where our slit is going to start from. So I'm going to be turning it this way. I'll also be showing you how to fix our crinoline. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be placing my crinoline on the right side of my fabric, And I didn't start from the edge because this fabric is thick. I'm going to be using my fabric to cover the ex edge of the crinoline. So you're going to be sewing on the right side of your fabric. Please, when sewing, make sure you do not stretch this fabric, stretch your crinoline. Then I'll cut out as well. Can you see that I didn't cut out? I didn't make it to be at the edge. So this is what you should do. The next thing, I'll turn it over now to the wrong side of our fabric. Please, you can actually use your pieces of fabric to cover this up. If that's what you're used to, just fold in your piece of fabric and sew before attaching this to your main fabric. Okay, so I'm going to turn this now to the wrong side of our fabric, and I'll go ahead and top stitch. You can also use hemming gum, but with time is going to the hemming gum is going to wear out, so there's no need. The best way is to secure it with your is to secure it by sewing. Okay, so just go ahead and sew it on, and you repeat the same thing to the other side. Please, you're going to be folding this other edge half of an inch, then fold over again so that you can close up or cover up the crinoline. Can you see? So you're going to be sewing on top of the crinoline. Because this fabric is very thick, there's no way it's going to come out because crinoline is very thick. So you're going to be sewing, then when you get here you turn it over like this and continue sewing. So I'll do that behind the camera and show you what it looks like. Just go ahead and watch what I'm doing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go ahead and sew like you see me doing. Please, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, kindly subscribe, like this video. And guys, after I was done doing that, this is what the final outcome looks like. Please give this video a thumbs up, like this video, share this video so that YouTube can make it go viral. I've also gone ahead to fix my button to this because I wanted to I wanted button, so I went look for a matching color and I fixed my button. I have 5 buttons here. And guys, this is the final outcome. Please, if you find this tutorial interesting, do not forget to share this video, like this video, and remember to turn on your notification bell so you can get notified when next we upload new tutorials. See you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.